it's raining in LA and everyone's going crazy, even my hair. I literally just got a flash flood warning, and they said it's a life-threatening situation. Can you imagine this? The roads are so... Well, you guys are gonna have to cope with that, right? I can't do anything about it. Same here. The roads here are so not made for rain that when I went out of my place earlier to come to work, my entire street is flooded. So at some point, the water was like so high I could see it at my door. Anyways, there is no pig pay, which is weird because usually when it's raining, they're giving pig pay. I mean, okay, there is pig pay from 9:30 p.m. to 11:30 p.m. Okay, so when no one is doing the deliveries and when there are no orders, basically. Good God, it looks like I look like this girl from Guardians of the Galaxy. You know, the one with the... Anyways, my first order of the day was an UberEATS order, $17 for I think it was 2.5 miles or something. She was really close, so I really can't complain about that. Actually, I think it was a dude, Danny, with IE at the end. Supposed to be a girl, I don't know. It was for only 4 items. Everything was in stock. It took me 21 minutes from start to finish. I got it from $17.04, and the base pay is $9.04. I don't think there's gonna be a hidden tip on this one though, because it was such like a small order. It was a leave at my door, but since it was raining, he actually was waiting for me at the door. Really bad. I would have thought that since it's raining, people are actually having maybe a little bit more heart, but and tipping a little bit better. But apparently that's not what's happening. So now it's 4:30 p.m. I'm gonna go back. I don't know if I should go to Pavilions or if I should go to one of my hotspots. I mean, they're all like in the 1 mile radius, so it should not make a difference, but we are so many drivers now that it actually does make a difference. So I think it's early still, so I might go to Pavilions or the hotspot that's next to it, I think. Okay, a few things. So after that $17 order that ended up being $19, I got a $17 order on Doordash for Steven. It was an easy shop. He just wanted 3 items, 2 packs of toilet paper and baby oil. That's the thing. Tonight is one of those nights where I get orders on UberEATS while I'm doing a Doordash order, and it's like going the other way, and I can't really accept it because the Doordash one has to be delivered like not too late. So when I was in the store checking out for Steven's order, I got a $19 order for 2.5 miles, and I had to decline because it was going literally the exact opposite way. And I was checking out for the Doordash one, so I was like, it doesn't really make sense to delay. If it was going the same way, I would have delayed, but it wasn't. So I was like, so I declined this one, and then I got a $28 order, so hidden tip, right? But it was going a bit far. It was going 8 miles, and I was still on my car putting items in the car, and Steven is like 10 minutes away from the store, so it's a 20 minutes minimum before I can begin to shut this order, right? And I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna let the order go because it doesn't make sense to like keep it, and it's like 8 miles. If it had been less miles, I would have kept it, but I was like, imagine you get something on Doordash on the way, and after 20 minutes you release the order, and you had this customer wait 20 minutes for nothing when somebody else could have taken the order and done it. And when I arrived $15 order for Jonathan. He lives half a mile from the store. Dude is scratching his butt. He was scratching his butt. So I took it. shopped it, completed. He wanted a can of corn, 3 packs of coffee, and cherry tomatoes. Like the easiest order ever. And right now on DoorDash there is a $2 peak pay. So there is $1 that goes until 7:20 p.m. and another dollar that goes until 7:50 p.m. and 7 p.m. right now. So we have $2 peak pay for another 20 minutes, and then we will have $1 peak pay for another 30 minutes. If I could get orders, that would be great, because, well, all of the orders that I'm getting are just bad. I keep getting triple orders on UberEATS as well. That's the first time ever that I've had triple orders on UberEATS. And also, when I went to deliver to Jonathan, so there was a lady in the lobby, and she was obviously waiting for somebody, but I know it's not my customer, because Jonathan never waits for me in the lobby, and I've seen his girlfriend, and it's not her. So I just went past her, right? I call the elevator, it opens, I get in it, I push the button for the 3rd floor, and then I hear and she comes in the elevator when the door was about to close. So I was like, okay, I thought you were waiting for something, for somebody. She didn't have anything in her hand, so I was like, okay. We arrived at the 3rd floor. She gets out and she takes her headphones off and she's like, are you going to 317? Don't you think she could have asked me when I was in the lobby? And I was like, no, I'm going to 311. And she was like, oh, okay. And then she went back home, and I was like, but you don't have your order. I'm guessing you're waiting for an order. And then I saw the delivery driver downstairs, and he waited for a good 5 minutes before she actually came back down. I was like, some of you are so dense. Like, why don't you ask me when I come in? You see the DoorDash bag. If she was like, oh, is this for blah, 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 and her name, I would have said no. And then she would have stayed downstairs. Like, I don't really understand the logic of those people. Okay, we finally have an order that's worth taking. Oh my god, it took so long. It took 3 freaking days, I swear. It's a Pavilions order, $27.25 for 1 mile. That's a great order. It's for Whitney. And last time I delivered to Whitney, so first of all, yes, so there is $1 peak pay. Last time I delivered to Whitney, I think she was a no tipper, or I think she tipped like $2. So do you guys think it's like a $25 base pay and then she tipped like $2.25? Because I remember vividly that last time she was either a non-tipper or a low tipper. Like, for sure, 100%. So we'll go. It's an $82 order for her. It's a lot of produce, juice, sausage, eggs. She must have tipped maybe not more than $5. Okay, so several things. First of all, this order took me so much longer than it should have taken me. For the simple reason that I met somebody in the store and we got to talking, and we were talking about movies and screenwriting and all of that, what I would like to do in LA. And we just spoke for like 20 minutes straight. I don't feel bad because I know she's not a good tipper. Like, I knew that this $27 was not a $20 tip, let's say, or even a $10 tip, and it was a $5 tip. Like I said, I knew that she did not tip more than that. I still give good service. She got all of her items and all of that. Second reason, she had some items that I couldn't find, and the aisle was unknown, or like pantry, and then you go to the pantry, which is like the back of the store where they put all the sauces and stuff, and it's not there. And then I was about to go to checkout. I was literally in front of the register, and then the app glitches, sends like a billion messages to her, you know, like, hi Whitney, this item is out of stock, would you like a replacement? It sent it like 3 times, and I was like, you can ignore those, I don't know what's going on. And basically the app made me scan again, everything again. I was like, are you kidding me? I was already trying to hurry up, right? Because I was already past the delivery time. Oh my god. Well, I think the heavens heard me. I just got this $20 order on UberEATS for Pavilions, 7 items. It's going like the opposite way from my house, but I don't care. I desperately need the money. Also, my car has an oil leak. I didn't tell you guys, but it does. And I went to Meany this morning. It's a 2-day wait to have your car serviced. Before, I used to get it in the day of. Like, I used to wait there and they would do it. And now, so basically the dealership in Santa Monica closed. So they have to take on all of that work. So that means that I would have to not work for 2 days, and that's just not possible. So I'm actually searching for another place that can service my car without having me pay $20,000 or trying to screw me over because I'm a girl and they think that I don't know anything. So I need to save for this too. Prunes, butter, Powerade, Lecheco. What is that? Chicken broth, green peas, and grated Parmesan. Let's go. Okay, so we are done with this delivery for UberEATS. It was pretty easy. She said to leave it inside the gate on the left and not up the stairs, which is what I did. I just received the update from Whitney's order. I could have sworn that she was gonna do this. Like, at this point, I actually smell it when people are gonna report stuff incorrect. She's a bad tipper. She's not, I don't know. So yeah, she reported something as incorrect or missing. I don't know which one. No, when it says blah blah's order at name of the store or restaurant has been changed and updated. That's this one. So, and literally I delivered to her like 1 hour ago. Like, really? You're realizing that something is incorrect 1 hour later? Today I had at least 10 orders for shop and deliver, not food deliveries. For shop and deliver orders under $10 with peak pay. You know, I'm not saying that you need to pay the drivers millions of dollars, but I also think that, and it's also valid for the other apps as well, even though Uber is kind of better on shop and delivers. But Instacart, for example, $7 batch pay no matter what. Are you freaking kidding me? Shipped, I don't want to talk about Shipped because this is just a joke of an app. The other day I saw a girl who accepted a bundle, 2 orders on Shipped for $7. Like, it was 2 shop and deliver for $7. I hope you had a great day, and I'll see you in the next one.